that shit's fucked up. That's a fucking accident, that one. Whoop whoop.
On5.com.
G'day team, it's your old mate, the Kiwi Badger.
It's a Kapuya! Kapuya!
I hope everyone out there in YouTube land is doing mighty fine and everything's going well. I've got a couple of random things I want to talk about. First and foremost is being there for friends. I've got a friend of mine who's going through a rough patch at the moment, and if you're watching, buddy, I'm there for you. You've got my number. Please give me a call if you need to talk. And with that having been said, my message goes to the rest of you guys. Life's a bit of a bitch, really, and we all have hard times in our lives, and I'm hoping that you've all got people that you can approach and talk to and trust with whatever troubles you are going through. Having been through my own share of personal issues in the past few years, yeah, and it helps if you've got someone to talk to, and no matter how bad it seems right now, things do get better. And yeah, it's just a case really of taking time to digest what is happening, putting everything into perspective, and prioritizing what is important to you. Look at this guy. Good on you, bro. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you got to put things into perspective and prioritize what is important. Try and step back from the situation you're in, and put a little bit of reason and a little bit of logic to things, as hard as it might sound to do if you are in a deep, dark hole. Things do get better, okay? And that's from personal experience. I will share this with you guys. As you know, I've mentioned it in the past. In 2013, I separated from my wife of 14 years. And it was extremely hard, and I thought quite literally that my life was over and my world had crumbled and life was not really worth living. 3 years down the track, with a bit of adjustment and some soul searching, things are pretty good.
Sweet brain.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll leave that at that. That's my words of wisdom as far as being in a deep dark hole, okay? And I've mentioned about being in a hole before. If you are in a hole, you can either choose to use a ladder and climb your way out of it and battle on, or you can utilize a shovel and make your hole deeper, and it is entirely up to you to decide which tool you're going to use in your situation. Thank you. Nextly, I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Facebook. I would imagine a fair number of you do, but for those of you that don't, I've been talking ad nauseum about getting a new bike, upgrading, swapping bikes, blah 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 blah. And I've come up with this. I've come up with I'm keeping Manfred because I love Manfred. I absolutely love Manfred, and I don't think I could bear to part ways with a bike that is just a fun, awesome, exciting bike. Is reliable as hell, and especially after having crashed and rebuilt this bike.
Yeah, well, this is handmade quality shit we're talking here.
Putting my own personality into it, I can't bear to part with it, so I'm not. What I am going to do is I'm going to buy a second bike, and that is going to be a touring bike, and it's going to be a mid-90s Honda ST 1100. From all accounts of the reviews I've read and the questions I've asked on different forums, they are a pretty phenomenal bike. Anyway, by all accounts, the ST1100 is a bloody good touring bike. Yeah, it's old, but you know, it's good. So I've found a second bike. It is a 1998, I think. I can't quite remember. A 1998 Honda ST1100. It is an ex-police bike. Yeah, and yeah, so I'm looking at getting that. And what I'm going to do, because of New Zealand's horrendous vehicle registration fees when it comes to motorcycles, that bike's going to live with its rego on hold for about 11 months of the year, and I will dust it off, uncover it, and ride it when I go touring. So that's the plan, Stan. That is the plan. That's the plan, guys. Yeah, so today, what's today? Shit, what is today? Today's Thursday. Funnily enough, tomorrow's Friday, and then there's the weekend. And I'm not going to look at the bike this coming weekend because I have shit to do. But next weekend, I'm going down to Wellington to have a look at my new, potentially new ST1100. Oh, this looks like a park just for me. Well, that's the groceries gotten. Boom, grocery time done, boy. Yes. So yeah. So yeah. I also took part in my very first live hangout on YouTube last weekend, and it was way more fun than I actually thought it was going to be. And I have to say, it was good to talk to like-minded people, other motovloggers, and get their take on a few things. And there may or may not be another one this weekend. We'll have to wait and see. But expect your old mate, the old Benji, to be talking live in hangouts a little bit more often. From this point on, they're actually really fun. The hangout went for something like 6 hours, which, you know, the time kind of flew. So you definitely have to put some time aside to be involved in a hangout and participate fully. It's a bit of a commitment time-wise, but oh, an Aston Martin, nice. Vantage, nice car, bro.